What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, another world premiere. It's actually November 12th right now, and last night Acura released the new Integra. So this in the background is pretty much the revealing of the new Acura. A lot of people don't like it. I spoke to a lot of Acura guys, a lot of Honda guys, a lot of people. I've been doing some research on a lot of reviews and what people thought about it, and a lot of people don't like the car. I'm gonna keep it 100. Acura did, I mean, from the spy photos that they kind of gave us, little teasers, I was expecting it to look completely different than how it looks now. You guys gonna see it in a second. I'm gonna let Acura do its thing right now and review the car, and then once we see the video, I have some opinions on it, and I'm sure some of you guys have some opinions too. So drop it in the whatchamacallit in the comment.
And in keeping with our focus on less stock and more drive, let's get right to it. Here it is, the Acura Integra prototype.
Prototype. Hope they use yellow. I seen the reveal yesterday, so. Well, actually no, I didn't watch this.
Just means energy.
Okay, they got over
Culture.
the old school ones.
It's different.
Feel connected to the car as you're driving it.
It really is timeless.
I like how they threw in the little manual shifters in there.
Accurate culture meet.
Yo, the old body style was clean, son. First generation, second generation, third generation. So this is the fourth generation, I believe, right? I don't know. Okay, here she is. Look like a big bird from Sesame Street. Hey. There you go. 2023 Acura Integra. The front really shocked me because I knew it had the chicane headlights with the Integra spelled out on the bumper. I didn't think the front was gonna look like a TLX. And then the rear, everyone says it looks like a Genesis coupe. I think it also looked like a old school, not old, I keep saying old school, but like an early 2006 series convertible coupe, whatever, from BMW. But it's a 4-door. It's smaller than the TLX. I don't know what the dimensions on it compared to the ILX though. I mean, I'm assuming it's a little bit bigger than the ILX. I don't know, cars are so big nowadays that you can't even tell.
Now, we have a clear understanding of the formula that worked in the past. So it's sleek and sporty like the Integras we all fell in love with. But with this new model, we really focus on styling and versatile packaging that will appeal to the next generation of customers. With its striking 5-door design, it's perfect for active lifestyles. And with its dramatically sloping roofline, this new Integra has a coupe-like presence while maintaining the versatility of a liftback. This Integra shows its potential as a true performance fighter.
He didn't pay attention.
Clearly inspired by previous Integra models, this prototype features distinctive wide single-piece taillights, and just like back in the day, the name Integra is embossed in the front and rear fascias. The India yellow pearl color you see here on this prototype is borrowed from the NSX, but it pays tribute to the Phoenix yellow of the iconic third generation Integra Type R. But this model will flip the script when it arrives at Acura dealers next year, priced around $30,000.
$30,000. So you guys heard that. It's a 4-door hatchback, and it comes standard with manual transmission, and it's gonna start around $30,000. So here's the thing though. A lot of people were saying that why is it not in a 2-door? Why is it in a 4-door? The Integra, when it first came out, the previous generation, I mean, everyone known Integra for the 2-door, but it came in a 4-door configuration. And coupes don't sell. Like if you guys bought coupes till this day, then everyone will still make coupes. Everyone's getting rid of coupes because no one buys coupes. So if you don't buy coupes, they're not gonna make it. So I mean, it is what it is. And he's right. He said something about this is a crossover world. Everyone's buying CRVs and Acura RDXs, and you know, this crossover is kind of what's taking over. So this styling is what sells. A 4-door hatchback sells. I mean, we're lucky we even still get a hatchback because this is the new sports car hatchback. 4-door hatchbacks is the new sports car, pretty much. New performance segment, whatever. But let's talk about the design a little bit, though. So the front of it, like I said, looks just like, it looks like a TLX to me in the front. And the rear, it's something different. It's very bubbly in the rear, very slopey in the rear. It's cool that they still give you a hatchback, though. Who don't love a hatchback, you know? I think it makes the same power. It's the same powertrain as the SI. 200 horsepower, 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder. So that's pretty interesting because a lot of people were actually, I guess, upset that they just use the same motor, the Earth Dreams engine. I mean, the car is around $30,000, so it makes sense. If they put maybe like I don't know, a turbo 2.4 or something like that, something like what Hyundai and everyone else is doing, then I can get them pricing the car a little bit more. But for $30,000, so the touring sedan Civic is $29,000. So this is around the same price as a fully loaded Civic, pretty much. The sport touring hatchback is about $31,000 or $30,000, something like that, somewhere around there. So you can get a Civic, or you can pretty much get a luxury SI for around the same price. The thing is, it's hard to get a Civic right now because of the car shortage, and it's definitely going to be hard to get one of these. And also, it is what it is. When a new generation comes out, everyone hated. When the 11th gen Civic came out, everyone hated it. And now look at this. People were buying them left and right. At my dealership, we've been sold out of Civics for months because people were, trying to get their hands on one. It's just an interesting thing that Acura did. From the spy photos, like I was saying earlier, I didn't think it would look like this. I thought it would look something a little bit more different. But this is gonna grow on everyone. I already see it. And once it drops, people are going to cop it. I mean, one thing I don't like about new cars is that they're so aggressive or just so modern. Like, why would you want to, we got $30,000. Why would you want to do anything to it? That's just my opinion. And I have an 11th gen, and I also have a 8th gen. So I have a true VTEC, and then I have a modern, the same motor that, well, I don't have the SI motor. The SI make 200, and the normal 1.5 make 180. But it's going to be interesting. Now, they didn't show no interior stuff because I guess the car wasn't ready in time to get the interior done. I have a feeling the interior is going to look just like the Touring Civic, but nicer. I don't know how nicer can they get because the Civic interior right now is like very nice. So I don't even know what they're gonna do, but they're gonna add their Acura touches and stuff like that. Like I already see that happening. They did say that there's more to come, so who knows? Maybe they will make a Type S version of it, Type S version. I don't know, something a little bit faster. Maybe it will get the Type S powertrain. Who knows what they're gonna do in the future? But for right now, the base model, like I said, standard at $30,000, and it comes standard with a manual transmission, like you see here, which is. I mean, it's hard to get nowadays. Everyone is leaning away from manual transmission because, one, no one buys manual transmission anymore. If everyone was buying manual transmissions, then manufacturers would keep making manual transmissions. So you guys should, I guess, applaud Acura or Honda for still making manual transmission because they could have easily not do it. Most luxury cars right now don't have a manual transmission. So that's a plus. And I guess if you like the looks of the TLX, but you actually like the ILX, but you want a hatchback and you want a manual and you like the SI, this is a nice SI. That's pretty much what it is. It looked like it's the 11th gen Civic's chassis. I'm not sure if that's what they did, but it looks very similar to the 11th gen hatchback. Like, look at the mirrors. Like, that looks like, look at the hood. They were saying that they took the hood design from the previous generation Integra, where the headlights is in front of the hood, and the hood is like one piece. And yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The rear though is pretty interesting. I don't know what they were thinking with that rear. And then that whole Integra lettering on the side, whatever. I guess that's like a package you could probably, like a graphics package you can add on there. But I don't see nobody doing it unless you stuck in 2002 or something like that. And Brembo brakes, I mean, that's pretty nice. If you do get Brembos on there, it's an SI with Brembos. But I'm very interested in the interior and the hatchback. I want to see how much cargo space is actually really back there. And this is supposed to slot above the ILX. So some people are saying the ILX is going to go away. Some are saying that this replaced the ILX. You guys got to realize that it's a different generation now. They're not going to make a car like how they did 20 years ago. Just 20, 25 years ago. Just don't make sense. My bad, guys. The Off-White 2s just dropped in the Nike app. And I have to enter that real fast. But this is a very interesting car. Like I said, I really want to see the interior. I'm not a big fan of the front, to be honest. It looks too much like a TLX. I probably mentioned that like 10 times in this video already. And the rear just looks, it looks different, but that's what it is. You know, these new cars nowadays, they're not gonna. Anyone that thought the Integra was gonna look like an Integra is bugging. I mean, like I said, there's some design cues. The Integra in the bumper, the way how the hood is, you know, they kind of. There's some heritage there, but it's just, that's what it is. Drop in a comment what you guys think about this thing. I'm shocked of how it looks. I really am. I thought it was going to look something completely different. I knew that it wouldn't be a two-door coupe. Coupes is just dead. Unless you get like a, you know, like a high performance sports car or something like that. But like in the mainstream world, coupes are just, to sum everything up, I feel like this is a nicer SI. That's pretty much what it is. It's a nicer SI. Most likely it's going to have way more standard features, luxury features than the normal Civic SI will have. And this is more of a gentleman's car, you know. Even the SI is too, because of the 11th gen styling is more mature. So this is just a more mature version of the mature version, if that makes sense. Let's see what happens when this thing drops or once Acura release more information on it. Make sure you guys check out my other reviews. I've done the 11th gen. I'm going to do the SI when that gets here, you know. Check all those videos out. And I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you guys for watching.